Okay, bro. So let's talk about how to actually pick a business model. All right. Um, to be honest, I'm helping coaches make money, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. However, I don't want to see myself as like these guys online who say like, "Oh, yo, bro, just only do YouTube, bro, or only do SMMA because then you can buy my course and I will make more money." No, I genuinely don't want to be like those kinds of people, right? So, for example, you see like Iman Goji, he says like, "Oh, SMMA is the only business model that will make you rich," or something like that. By the way, I've got a course on how to set up your agency, so or like your. I think he's talking about agency. So I've got a course on how to become the best at making an agency and how to make money online with that. The same with Hamza. Hamza saying like, "Oh, yo, boys, just go purpose, bro. Purpose this, that. Only go for YouTube because YouTube will is the best business model out there." Stuff like that. And by the way, I've got a course on how to become a YouTuber. You need to realize, bro, it's not about the fucking business model. However, like as I said, like Iman tells you to do start an agency. Hamza tells you to do YouTube. I don't even know why I said SMM here, but Graham Stephan tells you to save $5 every single day so you can be rich when you're 20. And then there's dropshipping, Fiverr, print on demand, copywriting, real estate, and so much fucking more, bro. I tried dropshipping, I tried Fiverr, I tried print on demand, I tried copywriting, I tried YouTube, I tried everything, bro. Trust me. I didn't try real estate though. And I'm here to tell you that literally all of these things work. Surprise, surprise, right? I'm not saying like, oh, coaching is the only way to go about it, boys. And by the way, I've got a coaching program that will teach you how to become a coach. No, all of these things work, bro. Everybody makes, like, think about it. Everybody makes 10K a month, over 10K a month with these business models. However, I do want to say, like, drop shipping, to be honest, bro, people say, like, oh, I'm making 100K a month or something like that. But you need to realize that's all revenue, right? So that's probably only like 12K a month. It's still a lot though. But I just want to be make you aware of drop shipping and all that stuff. Now, as I said, everybody's making over 10K a month with these business models. I also tried Fiverr. Is the thing with Fiverr is it's very fucking competitive because people are charging like $5 for the same service that you're providing. I think print on demand, again, it's very competitive, but still, it's you can still make 10K a month with it, right? Copywriting, I think, is very good to actually. It's a very good skill to actually learn, if that makes sense. Then you got real estate. Not never done it before, so I can't talk about real estate. But here's the thing: everybody's making 10K a month in that, right? So I want to tell you, there's never a one size fit all. Let nobody tell you otherwise. You can't like you can't say as a guy on YouTube like, oh, YouTube is the only way to go about it, or oh, starting an agency is the only way to get rich. No, it's not one size fits all, right? It's different for different people. So I actually want to explain you how to pick a business model, and I'm unbiased, if that makes sense. Yeah, by the like, of course, I think most people can make money with coaching, but that's just because I've done coaching and I think it's so fucking simple, right? But anyways, look what I actually did. So this sentence shouldn't actually be here. Fuck. But for making this course, I genuinely didn't know what the best business model would be. So as my network, and here's what they came up with. Because again, bro, like I choose coaching because I think I kind of choose something that I would love, but that I actually love doing, but also that I can like also something that will make you more money, right? So I just literally asked my network, and these are like people who are at least making multiple thousands of dollars a month online, right? I'm not going to ask some like random guy who hasn't made money online how to make money online again. That's not something I want to do. So I asked my network and I asked like three people, and here's what I came up with, right? So one said like find something that you're truly passionate about, make money around that. That being said, passionate is not everything. This is kind of what everybody said, right? So I had a friend, he was doing drop shipping and he made like $80,000 revenue with drop shipping, right? So that was like 10K profit. That's what he told me. Then at one point he was like, bro, I don't even want to do this in the future anymore because I genuinely don't like doing this and I don't want to do this in the future anymore. Um, then he switched over to coaching, right? And he said like maybe it would be better to if I would actually start out with coaching from the get-go. But anyway, he still learned a lot of business principles when doing dropshipping. He still learned like, oh, making money is actually pretty easy and how to sell, how to handle people and those kinds of things, right? So he said like it's better to sell a skill or expertise that you have to people, kind of like I'm doing right now, right? And he also said like if you're in school it will be very hard for you to make money. There's only 1% of people who actually make money whilst being in school. And to be honest, bro, I've got a couple of friends who still made like one is I think he made like 10K or something. Like I don't know if it's 10K a month or like 10K in general, but he made like 10K whilst being in school. Another made 4K whilst being in school. It's not impossible, but you need to realize it's a little bit harder, right? That being said, you can still make money whilst in school, no problem. But he actually said like maybe it would be better if you start out to get a skill or get an expertise. Or for example, I had my sales job, right? I got a sales job. Um, I got very skilled and very knowledgeable in making sales and all that stuff. Um, then I right now I'm selling what I know about sales to other people, and people are making money whilst I teach them how to. If that makes sense. Um, he said if you don't have a skill, get one or get a sales job or something like that, right? And he said start something that doesn't require too much upfront cost. This was another guy. This was very smart actually. Because to be honest, bro, your first business is probably going to fuck up, right? Especially if you don't have a mentor or something like that, you're going to fuck up, bro. So he said start something that doesn't require too much upfront cost. If you picked your, this is another guy. It's very funny that all these people they say kind of something similar. He said they all said if you picked your business model, just get a mentor and you're 50% there already. Literally all of the people I asked, they all said like, "Oh, it's not really about the business model. The business model doesn't really matter as long as you just get a mentor or somebody who can actually help you and was a little bit further ahead of you, and he can just explain you like what to do and all that stuff and solve a fucking problem." So this is what I realized from my mentor Charlie Morgan. Um, it's very simple. He said value a business is value, right? And value is created when pain is alleviated. I'll talk more about this soon, but value is created when pain is alleviated, and pain is alleviated when you solve a problem or when a problem is getting solved. So a business, all a business is you pick a market, you see a common problem within the market, you solve it, and people will pay you for it. That's a business, bro. That being said, I still, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like, as I said, I don't want to push you to do like something, but what I'm doing personally right now, and this is something that I'm really passionate about, and what I think is good for at least for me, right, is a school community. So it's imagine you have a passion and you can coach people on how to how to kind of become better at the passion, if that makes sense. So for me, I like coaching, right? So then I teach people how to coach, and I build like a community where people can network and all that stuff as a coach. And this is, by the way, it's a free it's a free community in the description, blah blah. I don't really want to sound like all these people, but again, bro, disclaimer. If yeah, so the here's the other thing, right? If you try to become the 10 billionth 16-year-old self-improvement guru out there, it will be harder to stand out and monetize, but not impossible. Do you know I want you to notice the phrase that I said. It will be harder to stand out and monetize, right? You just need a unique selling point. We'll talk about all of this in the micro niche section, right? I guarantee you right now, if I would become a self improvement guru online, I would be making money, no problem. I also want to know that 99% of the YouTubers you see online are selling a fucking product. Do you realize that the self development industry is worth $45.92 billion in 2023? This is just an article I saw. I don't know if this is actually true, but it's fucking crazy, right? Now, this is including myself, right? I'm selling a product myself, so it's not like that I say like, oh, you can't sell a product or something like that. Of course, bro, go for it. But I just want you to be aware of it, if that makes sense. Here's the thing: limit your input, because this guy tells you to do SMMA, this guy tells you to do YouTube, this guy tells you to do copywriting, and now you have this input, and you start to think like, oh, should I this business model, this business model, this business model, and you think about all these different business models, and it's all this information is going into your brain, and it influences your decisions, your thoughts, your emotions, your desires. It literally influences everything, right? Here's what it looks like: you have all these different people who are trying to infiltrate your thoughts, including myself, right? I'm doing this as well. But one guy tells you to do copywriting, one guy tells you to do SMMA, one guy tells you to do YouTube, one guy tells you to do coaching, one guy tells you to do drop shipping, Fiverr. No, just get a physical company, bro. Don't get a company online. Oh, just start your school community, bro. And now, instead of you focusing at one direction, one clear direction, you focus on everything. Oh, maybe I should do this, and your entire mind will fuck up, right? And here's what it will look like: you make a little bit of progress. Imagine you're trying to do copywriting. You make a little bit of progress, they snap back again. They try to do SMME. You make a little bit of progress and you fall back again. They try to do YouTube. You make a little bit of progress and you fall back again. They try coaching. You make a little bit of progress and you fall back again. And it goes on and on and on, right? Wouldn't it be better if you would have input from way less people who actually care about your success and not just selling you a random course? And then it would just be like this: one arrow up, and that's it. Then you can only go up, if that makes sense. Here's the thing, bro: the grass will always be fucking greener on the other side of the fence, guaranteed. Yeah, you see your friend, he's making money with SMMA, and you see so many people who have SMMA money, and you think like, oh, bro, I should do SMMA, and then what happens? You start doing SMMA, then you see, oh, but this guy actually talks about doing drop shipping, and oh, actually, drop shipping looks so much easier, and you start doing drop shipping. And you think like, oh fuck, dropshipping, it's actually kind of hard, right? And then you say this random 17-year-old talk about coaching, and you see like, oh, but coaching actually looks so easy to me. Let's start coaching. This is not how it works. What I recommend you to actually do, and I know this will make me less money, is pick something that you actually want to do and that you see yourself doing long term, right? Pick something that you would see yourself doing in 5 years, 10 years, maybe even 20 years from now, and just do that. Keep doing this. Like, I'm doing YouTube right now, right? I see myself being a YouTuber in 20 years from now, no problem. Of course, it's not a guarantee that I will be on YouTube in 20 years from now, but I see myself doing it. The same with coaching. I see myself coaching people in 20 years from now just because I love it, right? But for you, you might start to think like, oh, but I really don't want to become a YouTuber or something like that. Let nobody tell you that this is the way to actually go about it. Maybe you really like doing SMMA and sending cold DMs to people. Like, for me, that's not really the way to go about it, right? But yeah, man, maybe you like SMMA. Go for SMMA, bro. Like, this is what a friend of mine actually said. He said, when I asked him like, how did you pick your business model and stuff like that, he says like, bro, Hamza's always talk about like purpose and passion and all that stuff. But to be honest, bro, think about it. Do you think Hamza's actually passionate about making videos on how to text girls? And I was like, oh fuck, that's actually so true. Just a random thought. But anyways, I guarantee that if you just follow this course, you will make money, guaranteed. Imagine you could learn from a guy that not only made money himself, but also helped all his clients make money. And how he spends weeks. I've literally spent 6 weeks creating a course for you, all designed to help you make money. So, what I want you to do right now is no Instagram, no shorts, no SMMA. Close all your tabs, close all your browsers, put your phone away, don't put your phone inside, all that shit, right? And give this course your full attention. Okay, so let me ask you a question. What's the major difference? Wait, let me actually talk about this in the next module, alright? I'm going to close this module here, then you just know how to pick a business model. I'll talk about your mindset and business principles and all that stuff in the next module, alright?